for an update video, guys. I got a strike for April 1st, and you might be wondering, well, how are you posting, Upaville? Well, it's because I got a warning. I still got a strike, but you get 4 now or something. This is a thing that they implemented a long time ago, and I immediately got a warning when they first implemented this for laughing at a joke that was at the expense of never mind. I shouldn't speak anymore. But I got in trouble. All right, guys, I got a long time ago. They recently removed my warning, and now it's gone. Again, I lost my warning. I can still post, luckily, but now I'm worried because if I get another strike, then I won't be able to post for 7 days. 1 more strike, 2 weeks, a 3rd strike. Yeah, gone! I'm extremely worried because the information that I'm getting directly from YouTube puts a lot of my content at risk for just getting strikes willy-nilly. Like, do I need to retroactively go back and delete a lot of videos and cut stuff out of certain videos? Like, how bad is this? I really don't know, and I'm kind of fucking scared, to be honest, and my stomach hurt a lot this morning, and I pooped a lot. You know how sometimes you sit on the toilet and it's just like, oh, if you got up, you'd still be So anyways, but on top of that, there's a bunch of other stuff that's been going on in my life in Heimer that I would like to explain to you guys because things have been changing. You're going to notice I'm going to change backgrounds again. A bunch of shit has been happening, and this strike was a cherry on top to kind of come clean and explain the entire situation and kind of get, maybe you guys didn't understand some stuff. The reasons I was doing some certain things, I don't really know. You know my house that I've had for a long time, the white one where I recorded all of these videos. I lived there for 2 years, since 2021, and my toilet overflowed. We had a class 3 hazmat, black water erupted from a toilet and ruined my floor. I was displaced along with my co-workers that all live there with me to this house, all right? Huge insurance claim. I've been dealing with that, basically. In dealing with insurance, it is a gigantic headache that I do not wish upon my worst enemy. And at this point, I'm probably going to be making a gigantic video exposing my mortgage servicing company, as well as, well, probably not the insurance company because I can't disparage them legally. But we're going to make something about this and show you guys some true evil. That doesn't just affect me. I've gotten a taste of it, but knowing the effect that it's had on me, someone who is incredibly privileged and lives I cannot explain to you how grateful I am to be where I'm at right now, literally, in every way. Having to go through this as someone who can't just take a week off work or whatever, not that I can, someone who truly, is less fortunate by the true meaning of that phrase. I cannot imagine what that would do to that person's mental fucking faculties and if they had a wife and kids. Like, that is just, I don't even want to fucking think about that. And these companies do this shit. They fuck people over professionally, and they make money off of people suffering explicitly. Like, I knew that insurance was bad, and I knew that the whole process was bad before this, but it is actual evil, and there's something needs to be done about it. Like, it genuinely. So anyways, that got me a little fired up thinking about this shit, going through all this stuff. It's gotten me a little stressed out. That on top of trying to buy the place that I'm at now, very stressful, but that's just my own idiocy right there. I'm grateful of this location and where I'm at and what I'm able to do. We've got some land. It's pretty cool. My beautiful girlfriend just moved in from Canada. She just moved down here, helping her move. That's been stressful. Figuring out all this insurance stuff. Also, not to mention the 2 companies that I am the CEO of, or whatever, the executive director of a candy company, having to deal with compliance, FDA compliance. It is all intensive. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. Still, maintaining the team, getting everything out, and making sure we have enough money to actually do shit because businesses are very expensive. Running Sour Boys, also a lot of work lately. Some people have said that I've felt off in some videos over the last few months. That is completely valid. I absolutely have. I've never been more tired, and I've never been more burnt out in my entire life than I have over the last quarter. The last fiscal quarter, I would say. And I am, by the way, not the type of person who does get burnt out. I can just keep on going and keep on going, and I don't have nervous breakdowns. I am at the point now where I can just, working is easy. This stuff is so easy, and it's very easy for me to reframe my perspective and see how grateful I should be to be doing what the fuck I'm doing. Like, why would I ever complain? Why would I ever, allow myself to become complacent in any way? Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's it's beside the point. I've been stressed. All right, guys, I've been very stressed, and there's a lot of things that have to do with it. Specifically, this strike. The strike's got me stressed, and the strike's got me sweaty. I haven't changed clothes in 3 days because I've been moving, but the strike has got me, my balls are suctioned to my legs. It is so uncomfortable right now. I need to shower bad. So yeah, it's been wild though, fellas. It's been wild, fellas and ladies. But I've been doing my best. Absolutely. Been pushing through. The team, it's been pushing through. It's been fucking awesome. We've been posting very regularly. I had actually the most success on my channel ever for the month of March, which is fucking ridiculous because normally March is a terrible month for me. And that's thanks to my team and you guys. That's thanks to this whole thing that's been going on. I can not express my gratitude enough for this. And man, the candy thing as well. It's been doing so well. If you guys want some candy, go to sour.gg. We make our own licorice. A lot of people are just like, it's just white labeled. It's just another YouTuber product. No, we make it, bro. We make it. We got the FDA in this bitch. Fucking about to shut us down. Just kidding. Just kidding. We passed. We do it. All of it. 100% of it. And I'm so excited to be able to show you guys more. Go to sour.gg. Give us your email address. We'll sign you up for the email list. Every Friday, we drop new flavors. Or not new flavors. We restock. We make candy and put it on our website every week, every single Friday. Look for it then. All right, guys, we've been selling out in like 24 hours, so good luck, motherfuckers. Hopefully, that will continue to expand. It's a lot on my plate. And the YouTube thing, I mean, that alone is it's a full-time job, realistically. I have a lot of employees and a lot of people helping and just like minds basically helping this be a thing that's possible for me to do, a single person. But it's a lot. It's a lot for me, and it's a lot for every single person who is also involved in this. And we all share one thing in common beyond just working together, and that is immense respect for one another and friendship. I would like to believe. I am so grateful to be surrounded with the people that I'm surrounded with from every single facet and aspect of life, from especially working. I cannot believe that I'm allowed to work with these people, and they help me make money, and I can pay them. What? And I can give them careers, and hopefully they don't have to have any other jobs ever in their whole lives. What the fuck? That's awesome. Anyways, guys, I got a strike and it's been stressing me out, and I wanted to make a video about it. Here is that. It's a little in the weeds. It gets a little fucking scary, but here's that. I'm not good at being honest when it comes to YouTube and how it affects me as a person and how it affects my team as a person, because I don't know if you guys know, this is a business, right? This is a lot. There's a lot of people who work on my channel. It isn't just me. Some of them are in the videos on the second channel sometimes. By the way, go subscribe to the second channel. There's just total shit there, to be fair, but it's fun and it's low effort and it's just kind of chill. We relax on that channel. Yeah, this thing isn't just me, and this is something that I really enjoy doing and I'm incredibly grateful for every single day. And I look at the comments and I like to read what you guys have to say in regard to what you think about me and what you think about what we're doing on YouTube. I like reading the hate comments, especially. I like it when people are negative or they genuinely criticize something that I say or do. I like that. I like to read it because most of it's true. I have no problem admitting that I am a dork. I have no idea what I'm doing. This just kind of started happening. Okay, I'm incredibly grateful. I know that's for sure. If anyone says I'm ungrateful, then you definitely are wrong there. But if you say I'm stupid or a fence sitter or a piece of shit or a misogynist, I don't think I'm a misogynist. I've still got time though. All right, I'll agree. All right, guys, I love YouTube and I love doing it, but it's very stressful. And I understand that it is a very weird thing for people to be a part of. Not just myself, but you guys. Every now and then I get reminded with the fleeting nature of YouTube and how quickly you can just do one wrong thing and get a fucking strike, especially with all the shit we talk about. And ironically, the video that I got a strike for was the P Diddy video. That's right. If you don't know about P Diddy, he's been in the news. Apparently, he's like the Jeffrey Epstein of rap or something along those lines. And recently you can see him pacing around his properties in Miami looking nervous as all the people who have ever done business with him are being subpoenaed, and he seems like kind of a bad guy. So I made a video on it. I was like, this will be funny. I don't really know. It's big news, I guess, right? And we included a little screen cap of a person that was non-consensually in my video. And that's what got us a strike. Okay, that's what got the channel a strike. Non-consensual, intimate video sexual nudity thing. That's what I got a strike for, okay? From the P Diddy video. Not because P Diddy has shooters at the Google HQ. That's not why. Not because my ops are everywhere. It was because I non-consensually included an intimate video of someone or an image of someone. It was an image in this. But it's not anything leaked. It's not anything, so it's confusing. I have been arguing with YouTube's partner support for a few days, and I will be honest, I have a lot of respect for their team, and I have a lot of respect, especially for the representative that I've been speaking to, that I've been fortunate enough to speak with over the last couple years. But it's times like these where I'm like, oh my God, why is this a thing? Why is my livelihood and my cousin Clint, Michael, Rosie, Satchel, Connor, Duncan, Tara, Curry, Joseph, Squeaky, fucking Thomas, fucking Trey, Andy. I have so many employees that their whole lives revolve around my channel, and they put all of their, not their whole lives, not their whole lives, but they put effort into these videos, and I pay them, and I try to be a good boss, and I try to do, you know, what's right, generally speaking, and I try to stay in the middle of the road for their protection, for my protection, and it's because that's what I do. That's what I'm not in the business of regurgitating shit that I read and then saying it as if I know that it's fact. I don't believe in myself that much to be a very convicted person in making content and videos. I'll say funny shit that I'm convicted in, but I don't pretend to know that I know the way that the world works, guys, which is why I make the content that I make. And sometimes it all comes crashing down. And luckily it was a warning that I got this time. It was not a full-on strike. It was just a warning. I got my first warning back in 2019. That was when they first implemented it, I think. I've gotten on total like 10 strikes now, content being removed for violating the guidelines of YouTube. I've gotten quite a fucking few of them, all right? It's not good. It's a bad habit that I've been partaking in for a while now. The difference between a strike and a warning is a warning you can still post after you get a warning, okay? And they don't expire. You have to, maybe they do expire actually. Strikes expire though after 90 days. You get a strike, the first strike, you can't post for a week, and then 90 days, it goes away. You can get another first strike again. So now, if I get another strike, I can't post for a week on any channel. I have 2 channels. If I get one on my main channel, I can't post on my second channel because that's ban evasion, and that is not kosher, all right? So I'm kind of shitting myself a little bit, and this is all coming during a very stressful time. My beautiful girlfriend is moving from Canada to Texas, and we're living together, and that's incredibly fun. And I am once again immensely grateful to be able to know the people that I know and live the life that I live, because it's awesome. It's awesome. I have no complaints whatsoever, except for maybe my being a little shorter or something like that, because it's too long and big. Yeah, this all coming down though. It made me want to make a video where I just try to talk honestly with you guys and not have, you know, an event that I'm discussing, something in the news. I don't do this enough. And by the way, the candy stuff, still an immense amount of work. There's on top of that, a tertiary project that I'm working on that involves 14 full-time employees as well, which is fucking insane. And you guys might get a peek of it over the next few months, maybe, or maybe in a year. I'm not sure. It's crazy. I truly, once again, I could not be more happy with my life, all right? All the things that I wanted to do when I was a small child, I'm currently doing. And one of those is Chris Collins. Just kidding. That's weird. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't talk about her like that. I'm sorry. She'd think that's funny, though. We're the same age, by the way. We're the same age. We're both 27. We like to lie and say we're older to people. Spread the word, actually. You guys can be my mouthpiece, all right? You can be my propaganda mouthpiece, all right? Actually, you know what? I'm 37. I was born in 1987, okay? I was born August 7th, 1987. I'm a fucking Virgo. All right. I played professional high school basketball. I had an ice cream shop that I ran 4 years until I was wrongfully convicted of murder. Spent 7 years in a prison in Tallahassee, Florida. Got out. started the candy, hired my mom, and now we're here. By the way, my mom is 104. That's all canon information. This all centers around me getting a strike, though. I made a video, P Diddlers, it finished, and it was a good video. It did really well. It wasn't a good video. It did really well, though. It performed quite well. It was fun to make. I don't really like P Diddy, and I like talking shit, so it was good. I appealed it, and I did their little questionnaire test to humiliate myself. They have this weird little terms and policies test that they make you take whenever you get a community guidelines violation. And it's questions like, if there is content on YouTube that fetishizes someone peeing in someone's mouth and they talk about it, is that safe for YouTube? And it's like a multiple choice. Yes, it's safe because it's not actual content. It's just someone talking about it. Of course, they can talk about whatever they want. If you show someone peeing in someone's mouth, is that allowed on YouTube? No, I don't think. What? So I did that shit. I appealed my strike. And by God, it was immediately denied within seconds, which leads me to believe that it is a fucking robot doing all this. And that is just a very consistently upsetting thing, in my opinion, because it goes deeper than this. I have a partner, a YouTube partner. I used to get strikes and just suck it up, take it on the chin, and fucking be sad for a week, worry myself sick, grow. Look at all these gray hairs here. Look at this. This is just in the back. The most are here. I am 27 years old and I am 100. There is no way that I live a full length. There's no way. I will die soon, probably. And it's because of YouTube. Genuinely. I believe that wholeheartedly. I put so much effort into this shit and it's my own fault. Obviously, I'm voluntarily doing this. It's not like I'm a fucking, I'm indentured in any way or, that's a broad meaning too. This is a crazy unique job, but I give it my all is the point, and it is very illogical, and sometimes there is shit that makes no sense like this. I peeled my disappointing news that I got, and it was on April 1st. I thought it was funny. I was like, this is a really clever April Fool's joke. This is pretty good. I'll show you what it is, but it's probably needs to be blurred. This is the image though that got us in trouble. It says, content with non-consensual sexual activity, unwanted sexualization, or that shows an individual in a sexual or intimate situation without their consent isn't allowed on YouTube. We may take limited exceptions for content with educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic content. This is a science video. All right, I've uploaded a science video. So we showed a screenshot from a lawsuit against P Diddy, and the screenshot itself is a guy having gay sex with another guy. And it's like the lawsuit says that it's a leaked thing, but it's not. It's actually a porn star on YouTube. Not YouTube. They're not allowed on YouTube. A porn guy who recognized himself. It's pretty funny. We put it in the video because it was really funny. And it's like a dude, and he's like, this is ironic. I'm being used for a lawsuit. I don't know. And we have the images of it. It's funny. I put it in. I signed off on it. Tara signed off on it. Coop signed off on it. Everyone thought it was just lighthearted and sort of funny. It's like a thing that's completely wrong and it's ironic, but YouTube did not like that, obviously. I said, hey, my YouTube rep just got a warning for non-consensual sexual activity and nudity. This is a screenshot from a tweet of two men having sexual relations consensually. This is quite literally in a lawsuit, public domain, etc., etc. It is consensual. Two men, and there's nothing wrong with it. Also, this was publicly uploaded. I'll show you the screenshot. I'm not sure why this is strike worthy. Please take a look. Lol. It's this guy. That's me, SMH. So then my guy was out of office, so I got sent to the partner team, the normal people, and this guy said, I think you're likely running into the second half of that sentence, or that shows an individual in a sexual or intimate situation without their consent. The consent that's being referenced here is the consent in showing, uploading the video. It's not clear to me how the content would not be both A, sexual or intimate situation, and B, shown without their consent, but if I'm missing some additional context, let me know. The policy as written does not make exceptions for content that is in a lawsuit or is in public domain material. Very forward, very straight. I respect that response, obviously. The problem is if you are not allowed to show A, sexual or intimate situations, and B, showing those things without those people's consent, you are removing a lot of content from YouTube. especially commentary content. Like when you post something on, let's say, for example, Twitch. I don't want to throw any YouTubers under the bus, but say there's a crazy thing that's going on Twitch, and it's a person who is exploiting themselves, their body, their physical appearance for views there or whatever. And a commentary YouTuber shows that in a video. Mostly they don't get their consent to talk about that or show that content in their own video, and it is sexual or intimate in nature, and also shown without their consent. That is a very long list. There are entire channels that shouldn't exist because of thumbnails or content that they show. So this kind of upset me a little bit. I said, hey, I understand 100% the video from the lawsuit and the subsequent images we posted are from publicly uploaded video of a pornographic actor that were mistakenly included in a lawsuit as misinformation. I don't believe including it would count as anything non-consensual, nudity, or otherwise. Even the actor thinks it's funny he was put in the lawsuit by mistake. The suit is full of misinformation. Hope that makes a bit more sense. Thank you for your response. Then they responded again and said, as the policy is written, I don't see an interpretation where the source material is going to influence the application of the policy, which is to say it may be the case that it's in a lawsuit or misinformation, but it would still be showing an individual in a sexual or intimate situation without their consent of uploading the video, which is against the policy. You can't show anything remotely sexual or intimate of anyone without their consent on YouTube. That is so much content on YouTube. Like any commentary content, anything talking about anything even remotely sexual. I understand it, by the way. Like, I totally get it. It's to prevent people from, you know, capitalizing off like leaked tapes and shit like that. I'm not against this at all. But it feels like the way that this is being applied to me is not fair. This doesn't seem fair or logical, because I sent them back some videos quite literally throwing some YouTubers under the bus. I'm not going to show who it is or do that in my video because I love these people that I included videos of. But I showed 4 videos that 100% are showing people in sexual, intimate situations that are publicly posted online, by the way. That's the most important part of this. Like the dude in the... and showing those things without these people's written, signed off on consent. I will, though, show an example from John Oliver, because he's a mainstream guy, and these mainstream guys get glazed constantly by YouTube and all the social media platforms. This is John Oliver showing 2 people in an intimate situation without their consent. This video is age restricted, so that's fair, but it's 2 people in an intimate situation. I very, very strongly doubt that these people gave John Oliver or his team, specifically John Oliver, the owner of this channel, I assume, consent to post this. So, yeah, not saying this is wrong. I think this is pretty normal and it speaks for itself, and you absolutely need to be careful with the content that you're including in your videos. But at the same time, this is another example of just something that doesn't make any sense on YouTube, and it's very frustrating, and I don't see how this is valuable, how this kind of communication with me, by the way, they haven't responded yet. That was 2 hours ago. I assume they're just going to say, well, I don't understand how this is not this. And I'm just going to reiterate it yet again, and they're going to say the same shit. How you can't see that it is blatantly obvious that a ton of content falls under this? And like, is it just that you don't want us to talk about P Diddy? Is that what it, because that's what it kind of seems like now. It seems like you're really reaching. It seems like a real fucking reach, to be honest, which is classic YouTube. I do have a lot of respect for YouTube, and I've had only good experiences with their team that I've actually had one-on-one, the people that have been assigned to me. For example, my guy that works with me, he is incredible, and they are understanding and they help. But this kind of shit is stuff that it doesn't make sense and is unfair, and it quite frankly needs to be spoken about and talked about, in spite of it, me quite literally biting the hand that feeds. I think that YouTube has enough respect for its creators to take this sort of criticism and take this sort of information and use it. I think it's one of the only platforms that actually does that. Genuinely, I believe that. I found the video of it, by the way. This is it. I actually searched far and wide. It is 2 men consensually making love. That it's public. I'll let you guys listen to it. Okay, we don't want to listen to that. That's fine. But yeah, it's publicly available, publicly uploaded, consensual awesome. Seems like they're having a lot of fun, dude. I'm gonna be honest, but no, it's you can't show that. You can't show. Of course, you can't show fucking porn. Obviously, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not an idiot. Fucking laser-induced squamous cuboid epithelial. What the fuck? No, of course not. That's not. I hope this gets overturned, really, because it makes me grow more gray hairs. Not because I'm sad that I got a strike. I can still post. I can still talk about it. Like, I am so privileged right now. Like, I am completely 100% recognize that. It makes me upset because it doesn't fucking make any sense. And when I appeal it, they just instantly say, no. And then when I ask a guy, because I'm lucky enough to be able to ask a guy, they say, no. And then I say, hey, here's some information. They say, no. And then I say, hey, here's more information and other examples of exactly what the you're saying that are still on YouTube, and they say, no. That being said, I have so much respect for YouTube. I love them so much. I really actually do. I think YouTube is the best social media platform, like 100%. That's not even, I'm not being ironic, not joking, not trying to suckle any teats. I think objectively, I love YouTube. It's not the best for like politics or anything like that, obviously, or saying insane, crazy shit, but just for good quality folk to come congregate and learn and information to be shared. I love YouTube. I really do. So anyways, guys, on top of all that, also got a candy business. Go to sour.gg. We have another flavor coming very soon. It's collaboration with someone whose channel probably would not exist if this fellow that I'm speaking to from YouTube, if his logic were to actually be applied across the board. There's a lot going on. I'm really glad that I can still post and I didn't have to take a 7-day completely involuntary hiatus from doing what I love and doing what I enjoy, which is working with my best friends every single day and then seeing some positivity as a result of it. So anyways, fellas, go to sour.gg if you want to support the channel and support some of these bad boys that are working for the biz. Until obviously I come crashing down and I get exposed Mr. Beast style, whatever it may be. It's gonna happen one day. All right, guys. I'm gonna be like Mr. Beast combined with I'm gonna be like Mr. Beast if he knockout D33'd Joe Rogan. And then I'm just like I can never stop talking. And I also am a YouTuber. I think that's kind of a joke, I guess. I don't really know. Anyways, thank you guys. I love y'all.